good? Hey, I'm fine. Hey, no pun intended. I just saw that the U.S. Championships are on, so I think maybe we can watch that. Yes, super curly. We're going natural today. This is my natural hair. Hey, Sledgehammer. I couldn't be bothered to blow dry it straight. It takes a lot of effort, and I was like, oh, I'll just I'll just do it normally. I used to really hate my curls, but sometimes I try to embrace them, but they're just a lot less effort. I just have to dry it and that's it. Hello, TJ. Yes, happy Friday. How was your day today? We're gonna watch. I was thinking we could watch some of the U.S. Championships. Ooh, you have a week off. That's excellent. Let me change. One sec. One sec. Okay. The layout is a little bit different because I was actually planning on just playing, but since the US Championships are on, I think it makes sense to watch it. And Fabiano is playing against Hans, which is fun. Oh wait, actually I can do something different. Okay, that blends in nicer. Are you gonna do anything fun on your week off? Yeah, this is the US Championships. So this is really big. One of the biggest ones, I guess. I have to take car to service and MOT. What's MOT? Hey, Dr. Zayas! Good way to end the week with the stream. Yes, and we're ending it with some good chess. With the person you have on your postcard. Okay. Maybe I should change. Wait, I'm actually gonna put this here. How was everyone's day? I hope you're all good. I made sausages and mash at work, and they asked me for ketchup and mustard. I also made a homemade gravy, which was good, and they also liked that, but they also just wanted ketchup and mustard. Ministry of Transport, it's a certificate a car in the UK needs for it to be legal to drive. And how often do you have to get that done? Hello, Dirkje! How are you doing? Have you not heard of that? Well, I'm not from the UK. I think we call it something else. I think we call it NCT. I just finished drawing a new campus map for the uni where I work. It took me 6 weeks. Please share me that photo. You have to show us how it looks. 6 weeks of work. I mean, even 1 second of work for you, how you did that postcard was incredible. I think, to be honest, I think we're quite similar. It's just that we have different names for everything. Like our health service is called HSE and you guys are the NHS. But also you guys have free healthcare. We don't have free healthcare. Yeah, well, yeah, postcard took you 5 minutes. So if that is the stuff that is produced in 5 minutes, 6 6 weeks, I don't even know what to expect. Okay, let's start from the beginning. So these are going to be quite long games. The time control is long. So Hans played e4, we've got e4, e5, we've got an Italian. Surprise. Okay, h6 was played. I guess they're stopping bishop g5. Rook e1. I mean, they've played this 1,000 times in their sleep. They're very used to these positions. The map is an Adobe Illustrator drawing. It's very complex. Well, I can imagine. Queen out so soon. Yeah, that's true. Let's look at the openings. Okay, so actually this has been played. This position has been played 5 other times, and Queen f6 has been played 3 times. So this has been played before. So it must be familiar territory. It's not a novelty. Oh, sorry. Also, Halvard is playing today as well. He's playing on a live board. We should also look at Halvard's game. Let me get that up as well. Here we go. Okay, here's Halvard's game. What are we watching? So this previous one was is the US Championships. Fabiano versus Hans. Is Hikaru playing? Wait, I don't think Hikaru is playing. So this is the first round of the US Championships. Wesley So is playing Dominguez. Shankland against Liang. A Wonder. Aronian versus Sam Sevian. Ray Robson versus Upperin. And Christopher Yu against Abhimanyu Mishra. I don't think I'm pronouncing his name very well, but yeah, a lot of strong games here. And then we also have the women's section. Alice is playing against Tatev. Carissa Yip against Cervantes. So loads of good games to watch. Where is it being played? Oh, St. Louis. Yeah, where else would it be played? They had beef with Hans. Well, I guess the Singfield Cup had beef with Hans. If they wouldn't let him play in the US Championships, the world would have beef with them, probably. Hans would go ballistic. I think it would be pretty bad to not let him play in the US Championships and give him the opportunity to prove his chess. Curly hair, yeah. Batman, why Batman? That was the case. Wait, he didn't. I thought. Wait, let me see. Oh, the alert box is just in the middle of my face. Let me change that. Ooh, I don't want to move myself around though. Okay, let me move the alert box here. I'm not gonna play yet. Wait. Why isn't Hikaru playing? He's world number 2. Hans Niemann. Yes, championships. 2023. Wait, I think he did play. Yeah, Halvard. We'll watch Halvard as well. Friday is good. I think he did play 7th of October. Neiman defeats leader. Have taken lead in the US Championships after round 2. Yeah, he did play last year. Okay, let's have a look at Halvard while these games are warming up. Okay. This is Halvard. He has the black pieces. Let's flip the board and see it from his perspective. Let's go from the beginning. So, he's played a Sicilian. Okay. What Sicilian is this? Guess this is Nydorf? Yeah, okay. So, White played H3. I guess they're preparing a G4 attack. Okay. So the main move here, Halvard played H5. The main move here is Bishop E6. And then there's a few moves that White can play. F4, G4, Bishop E3. So, interesting. How was your day, Kjol? By the way, I think the dry brining, wait, is that what it's called? Dry brining helped the steak a lot, but I couldn't finish it. I think I needed to cook it a little bit more. I always get scared of overcooking it, so most of the time I end up undercooking it. Also, my Hellofresh package came in today, so we will be doing a cooking stream tomorrow. What would you guys prefer? Burger, steak, or some sort of risotto with meatballs? Not meatballs, but Middle Eastern inspired meat. Borscht. Well, I've never made it. My mom would be the expert with that. I actually have not had it in probably, I don't know, over 10 years. Last time I had it was in Romania, but I can't remember it. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I'm not actually a big soup person. Okay, so H5 is kind of not such a popular move, so this is definitely home prep. He's also playing against an FM. Okay, let's see. Okay, he's starting the attack. He hasn't castled yet, which I guess is good for good that white doesn't have a side that they can attack on, because if they start attacking the center, then he can just end up castling. Okay, so white took the knight. Maybe white could have played f5 here. And then after the bishop moves out of the way, now the bishop is no longer on this good diagonal. But I guess they can do it the other way. Okay, so this is actually the current position. Bishop takes... Ooh, Hellofresh took with the pawn. He didn't take with the bishop. That's interesting. Why didn't he take with the bishop? He took with the pawn. That's a very... Oh, I guess he wanted to keep He wanted to keep d6 protected. Okay, anyway, he took with the pawn. Yeah, no kingside castle. Okay, and now white played f5, so the bishop only has one move. You definitely don't want to give away this bishop for the knight. It's a very important bishop, I would say. Also, has anyone heard of Hobonichi? Do you guys know what that is, or have you heard of that before? Does that word mean anything to you? Say it again. It's a Japanese brand, Hobonichi. Does it sound familiar? It's the merziest thing in the world. Why are they playing the round in the middle of the night? Round starts at 8 p.m. It's a very weird tournament. Very Spanish of them. I guess they get to enjoy the full day, and then the round starts at 8. When he said that first, I thought, I'm a geezer. Well, I think it's, I think probably a lot of people that are older take it more seriously. But it's not cooking day today. Tomorrow's cooking day, Dirkje. Tomorrow's cooking day. So you guys need to vote on what I'm going to be cooking out of the 3 meals. But do you know what it is? It's a stationery brand, and they are famous for their journals, for their journaling. And I bought a Hobonichi cousin, which has daily planner, weekly planner, monthly layout, and then I also got a case for the notebook, and I got a case for the case, a plastic covering of the case so the case doesn't get ruined. And I also got it's called a pencil page. I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's a pencil page. Basically, you put pencil board. You put it behind the page so that you have a nicer surface. I went all out. Is there also a case for the case for the case? You know, I wanted a case for the... I wanted a cover for the actual notebook. But there's just a case for it. But I wanted a cover for that one individually, like a clear cover, and then a case, and then a cover for the case. So I wanted an extra one, but I couldn't find one for that. So unfortunately, we'll have to stick with 2 cases. Yeah, if there was, I would have it, definitely. let's make a cooking poll. Just get an iPad. I have an iPad, but I hate digital journaling. I got an iPad on my first year of university because I thought I'm gonna do nice notes. I got an Apple Pen, and I got there was an education discount, so I got some money off of it. And all I used it for was watching Netflix. I just watched Netflix on it, so I just can't get. I have so many notebooks. Like beside me, I have productivity notebook. I have another notebook where I wanted to write streaming ideas, but I just start them and I never finish them. I'm a big stationery person, and a good, nice journal is definitely something that will rope me in, and that will definitely bankrupt me in the future, but I had to get it. I just saw all these lovely videos of people organizing their life. I have a to-do list. A journal with Netflix fragments. What do you mean Netflix fragments? Okay, let's do a cooking poll. Oh, you mean that I write that I'm... Oh, on the iPad. Oh, right. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, iPad is not... I can't with digital journaling. I tried to sort out my life with Google Calendar. It doesn't work. Poll, okay. Hellofresh meal. So we can also make more than one, maybe. Burger, steak, I don't know how to spell chimichurri. Orzo with bifteki, it's called. Okay, here you go. I've put in the poll. What will I cook? How big a notebook do you need to plan your wedding? If I ever get married. Well, I think my wedding is gonna need a lot of planning. Most people hire people for that. I don't think I could do that. My iPad is my practice band, metronome, and instrument tuner, chess puzzle solver, and many other things. When I resign, I'll use it more than my computer. I mean, I wish, Dr. Zayas, that I could be as disciplined with you with my iPad, but I even bought... You know, one of the main reasons I got the iPad is because I wanted to become good at digital drawing, so I even bought Procreate, and I didn't use it. Hello, thanks for the follow. I used it maybe once or twice. I found it way too complicated, and I also got like 2 note apps, an editing app. I spent one day 10 hours just editing one video, and then it ended up deleting because it was too much in storage, and then I gave up, and I am traumatized from that app. Will you invite the real VIPs? Chims, everyone is always invited here. If you would like to fly over, you're more than welcome to come and eat the meal with me. Monthly Darlington on real newspaper would be awesome, but expensive. Well, if you guys would pay for it, it would definitely be delivered. So, if it's not me... If it's not me providing it, maybe I would provide the first one. I would send it to a few people who care about it. Hello, Blue Steel, how are you doing? But real newspaper. I mean, I imagine real newspaper would be less expensive than... Like the newspaper paper is a lot cheaper than normal paper. Also, would it be a broadsheet or a tabloid? That's the real question. Would the Darlington be a tabloid or a broadsheet newspaper? I use Illustrator for drawing. I only edit videos on my computer. Same with Photoshop, but that all ends in January. You're gonna transfer all your editing to the iPad. Newspaper paper feels like a case for a case. Tabloid! You don't think the Darlington is real newsworthy? It's not a reputable enough source. It's just a format. I remember when I did journalism and when we learned about broadsheets and tabloids, our teacher would just be like, if it's a tabloid, it's trash. Tabloid it is. Okay, so f5 bishop went back, and now his opponent played a3. Okay, so a3 is stopping b5, which makes sense. Halvard played rook c8, taking control of the c file. I'll never do that stuff again. Nothing but spending time on the fretboard and chessboard. Are you cooking for Hellofresh today? Wait, why is there only 2 votes? I'm just gonna choose what I'm gonna cook. There's only 2 votes. Not today. I wanted to cook today. My order did come today. But tablet size format, yeah. That's also what Dirk meant as well. Let 17 decide he has to do the dishes. How do you know that? Also, we have a dishwasher, so we have a lot of help. But why would you think that 17 does the dishes? Is it that warm at Mersey? I'm just warm today. Not just dishes. Because he's nice like that. I usually do the cooking, and he does the dishes, yes. He does the dishes. But I think cooking takes a lot more effort than dishwashing, because the dishwasher does most of the work. So it's just if we cook with the pot and a pan, which most of the time we do, I guess. Vacuuming? No one does vacuuming! The vacuuming, I was on vacuuming duty, but I don't like vacuuming. It's just too much. Anyways, I was supposed to cook today, but my housemate is having a board game night with her family downstairs, so the kitchen and living room together, it's all in one, is taken up. So we will do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow after I come back from work, after I disinfect. I do enough cleaning at work, so I'm sick of cleaning when I get home. Ask a vacuum robot for your birthday. They don't look. Actually, do I want to show you what my room looks like? What my streaming room looks like? If I had a robot, it would just get stuck because I have boxes. I have just boxes everywhere, and there's no space. There's no space for the robot to move through. To move through the room. I was supposed to... Shh! Waterford Wizard, we don't talk about that. We actually changed. That was a quick poll. Obviously steak with shrooms. Synthesizer. What's a synthesizer? I don't know what that means. Robot vacuum would protest. Yeah, it would. Thanks, Waterford Wizard. Sorry, I saw your earlier message. I didn't respond to it. Windows never cleaned. Keyboard, yes, it's a keyboard. I have the keyboard that's collecting dust. Which some of you will remember. I used to practice it. I learned one song and then I stopped. But maybe one day I'll get back and learn. I wanted to learn River Flows in You for my mom, and then nothing. Yes, this is Halvard's game. We're skipping between this and apparently Queen here is not such a good move. So actually, White should have played Queen E2. This was slightly better. Maybe the Queen shouldn't be on this file. Yes, Halvard is even. Okay, we've got to change the playlist. Hello, Ilyas! How are you doing? What playlist should we do? No, I don't like that. You can sometimes call a keyboard a synthesizer. I've never heard that. A synthesizer, what? Interesting. Do you play gyms? Mahavishnu Orchestra playlist. Okay, let's see. You do play! Oh! Kjol is also a keyboard player, and I was supposed to take piano lessons from him in return for chess lessons, and that never happened. Don't. Okay, I won't. Why? Why not? Now that you say don't, it makes me want to play it. Okay, Waterford Wizard. You play most of the musical instruments. Wait, why have you never said this? Why have you never said this? Wait, let's see what this... No one asked it. But we talk about instruments a lot. Ilias plays piano, okay. So we have a darling band already formed. Kjol. So we have Kjol that plays trumpet, saxophone, guitar, piano, a lot. Then Dr. Zayas is our a local banjo player, darling banjo player, and also plays classical guitar, I think. Then we have, pick one that plays the drums. Oh, Ilyas! Why did you stop doing that? You should stream that. That's quite cool. Wait, let's see. What is this called? Mahavishnu Orchestra playlist. Okay, let's see what this is. And why did Dr. Zay say not to play it? This is what Dr. Zayas plays. Listens to. We're entering Dr. Zayas' world. When I first heard them, I locked myself in the room for a month. Totally changed my musical direction for a long time. No way. Bird on Fire. Okay, let's go. How did you come across them? Oh, sorry, bird's on fire. Okay, here we go. It's gonna start now in a second. Okay, so Halvard's best move here, according to the computer. Do you guys want to guess? Or figure out what the best move here for Halvard is? Also, I was right. The Thai curry was too much for the person that ate it. Knight c4. Okay, let's look at knight c4. Okay, I guess it's not the best move because of this. And then the knight can go to d5. Hello, Nimbiana. My day is going good. I was so exhausted today, I ended up taking a nap after work. Hello, Limerick Leprechaun. The time control is... This is good. It sounds very Dr. Zayas-y. Anyway, this is why knight c4 isn't good. I guess they're happy to give away this bishop. Okay, so it's not knight c4. Oh, he didn't play it. He actually played the second best move. Bishop c6 is what was played. Well done, Jim Hunt. But there's a better move. That's good, Nimbiana. What am I doing? We are watching... Oh, sorry, the time control, I assume it's an hour and a half plus 30 seconds. Sorry, I shouldn't be eating and talking, but now that I have these... Now that I've started, I have to continue. Sorry. Not bishop f8. I don't think that... Oh, I guess you want to bring it here. I don't think it helps you much because you need to keep an eye on this d6 square. So how do you get rid of the d6 weakness? There are some tactics here. He lent you the Birds of Flame album. Had a profound effect on me. There are about 5 albums that completely changed my way of listening. Wow! I wish I lived in an era where we traded. I'm eating double crunch peanuts. I can't say I know what that is. They're very addicting. I'm not the biggest peanut person, but I just love the crunch feel. So that's the thing that makes me keep eating them. Anyway, still no one has found the move yet. That was pretty cool. I haven't listened to something like that before, I don't think. It reminds me of the Babylon playlist a bit. Even though maybe it's very different, but to my ears it sounds a little bit similar. Like similar vibe. No, not knight a4. So, what's the biggest problem in black's position? Two wins, two losses on my allotted. Ooh, twins. Okay, that's not too bad. Well, the black bishop is annoying, but it's not really a weakness. It's just not a good piece. But there's a clear weakness in the position. Also, sorry. Even with that logic, you would still find the move. It's actually not wet, it's dry. There's just something called curl cream in it. Yes, Jims, well done. D5. D5 is the move. This is the best move on the board. So it looks like you're giving away a pawn, but what are you threatening after D5? You're threatening a nice tactic. No, I'm naturally blonde. Even better. Look for tactics. What are you threatening? Let's say they play this. Oh, never mind. I thought we were actually threatening. Yeah, I thought we were threatening that, but I guess the computer doesn't really like it. Okay, they actually have an intermediate move, so first we do this. Never mind. Yeah, I thought we were threatening this, but it doesn't work because they can take here first. Oh, this is actually still fine. Yeah, this is still fine. This is actually good for black. Yeah, never mind. I thought we were threatening that, but I guess it's even better to just play d4. And after they play here, we just have this... white now has this weakness, so we get rid of our d6 pawn, and now we get it to d4. And now white has a weakness. So white here has to take... Oh, and now Jim's move comes in. Knight c4. And after the bishop takes, we take with the pawn. Let's say if they move their knight somewhere. This looks like a really nice attack here. So this is how the attack could have went. There's also d6 here, but then you play queen b6 threatening mate. A lot of tactics. Well, yeah. Okay, b4 and b3 are the same thing. You take en passant, knight takes. Oh, and then you actually take here because now you're threatening to take the knight. Oh my goodness. So many tactics here. Anyway, Halvard played bishop c6, which is still an okay move. Now they're suggesting knight a5. Let's have a look at Fabiano's game. Wait. Who's this? There's already a result in the open. Wait, I'll take off the music. Can you guys hear them? See you, Nimbiana. Thanks for coming in. Hello, Goku. What? We've been streaming for 51 minutes. That's kind of crazy. I didn't realize that. They're not showing the board. So, oh, now they are. They are now playing. They're now using chess.com. They usually use Lichess. Why are they now using chess.com? They've changed. Yeah, they always use Lichess, but now it's chess.com. I influenced them. Yeah, this is weird. Surely they were paid for this. Because there's no reason for them. Do we want to watch the broadcast together or just watch the games on their own and analyze them ourselves? Oh. Lichess dumped them. Wait, are you just copying Dirkia or did you both say the same thing? Wait, what do you mean Lichess dumped them? How can Lichess dump them? Sorry, I meant like, are you saying it on purpose, like afterwards, or did you both just... Oh! No way! Oh, sorry, is this the Jin Shahade story? I didn't know that. Oh! Oh yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Wow! So I guess the... Oh yeah, I was just gonna check. I guess they're not showing the games. Oh my goodness. Good for them. That's really, really great. Always... Lichess is always on the right side. Oh, we actually don't have chess.com in our... Damn, one sec. I'm doing something illegal right now. Wait. Wait, why don't I have the chess.com? sorry. I'm supposed to have the chess.com logo. Okay. We're saved. Well done, Limerick Leprechaun. And Waterford Wizard. Oh, you got stuck in a forced mate position. That's annoying. Sorry, I just saw the message now. Was I debating? No matter how many times I'm explained what that word means, I still will never understand it. Wait, do we want to watch the broadcast? Still, I don't know if you guys would prefer the broadcast or just watching the games individually. I'll change the layout. Okay. We'll do our own analysis. That way we can also watch Halvard's game as well. Okay, so update on Halvard's game. Oh, his opponent found knight a5. So this was the best computer move. He brought the bishop back to a8 and now bishop e2. Okay, and now Halvard's just played knight to d7. So I guess he wants to get into c5 and then put pressure here. You've done 0 puzzles! No way, TJ! Really? Why is there a little bit of white in there? I'm going to just put on the music back then. If we're not gonna watch the... So full of love, I can barely eat. Okay, so white can just play knight d5 here. Threatening this, and then you have to give up. Oh, sorry, you're not threatening this. Sorry, never mind, it's defended. What do I think? Okay, you can just move the queen, I guess. Oh, okay, this is quite complicated. What is white's best move here? Can anyone find it? This is such a complicated position. No grave can hold my body down. I crawl home to her. I also think I'm in a bit of trouble with chess.com because I had chess TV scheduled today and I never showed up. And tomorrow I'm cancelling it as well because last minute a friend invited me to I think it's called Weizen, maybe, which is the Stuttgart equivalent to Oktoberfest. And I don't want to miss it because I think it's the last week or something. Weizen. Okay, Weizen. G4. No, not G4, not knight takes anything. It's a move that you wouldn't think. G4 actually does make a lot of sense, I guess. You can open up the... yeah, actually G4 would be a move that I would also consider, but this move I would not consider. Never say your name. Oh, maybe I didn't book it then. Maybe. Yeah, Sunday I'll be able to stream, but tomorrow I'm not gonna make it. I'll be on a train. Also, guess what? I'm going to Berlin next week. my stream streak is gonna break. But maybe I will do in real life streaming, although maybe only if my internet works on my phone. But I'm going to Berlin for 2 days! Patrick has... Maybe I shouldn't say it, because it's a secret mission. I'm going to rave. That would be fun. But I have no friends. Actually, I do. Wait, maybe, yeah, maybe I can message the people that I met last time I was in Berlin. Well done not making it weird. Wait, why did I make it weird? Berlini. What's Berlini? Yeah, one of the many reasons. Saying it's secret is the sus part. Well, should I say it? What? You don't know what Berlini is? You can't suggest that. Anyway, the move here. The move? Any other guesses? An unspecified, unidentifiable job interview. Any guesses? Okay, the move is c4, which is kind of crazy because it's just pushing a pawn on... I'm really good at keeping secrets. I'm in... Maybe that makes me the best candidate for the Secret Service. Anyway, c4 is the best move here. If you take it, the knight will just take back, and this is a really nice position for... this pawn is kind of a problem. Waterford Wizard! Thank you for the 250 bits. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm going on Monday and I'm coming back on Wednesday. Maybe a job as a builder to restore the wall. Okay, so knight d7 was played. Oh, okay, they found knight d5. Bishop took, pawn takes, and now it's a bit cramped for black, but I think it's fine. Knight b6. Putting pressure here. Yeah, I'm going in 2 days. We just booked the trains today. The early train was sold out. I wanted to go early and then I would have a lot of the day. So if we left at 7 a.m., then we'd be there at 1 p.m. and I'd have the day in Berlin. But instead, we're arriving at 9 p.m. Which means I can stream before I go. Yeah, we arrived very late. It's only a 5-hour train though. It's better than the 12 hours that I did. Anyway, let's go back to Fabiano and Hans. Okay, so Halvard played knight c5.
White blankets in the car, you have to use the chicken.
No! Thank you. Okay, you can take you can take those. I'm getting cold, so I call this the chicken, and I really hate it. I hate the consistency of it. I have a lovely white blanket that I brought from Ireland, and it's one of my favorite. Like, it's so soft and lovely, but this feels like it's a chicken. So I call it the chicken. I'm traveling through Frankfurt. Do I trust DB that much? I mean, we're actually enough. We're going with the Flixbus. You would call it the banana. But it's hairy like a chicken. Like a chick. How much does Rosie like chicken? I enjoy chicken. We should make the chicken blanket a boyfriend to you. So I would only be allowed to wear when you guys redeem it. Aronian and Sam Sevian just drew. Sorry, not just drew, but they drew earlier. And I can say just... Aronian had an hour and 22 minutes. Is this all prepared? That's crazy. Maybe this is all prepared. Oh, this has been played before. This is, It is a Minimundo cosplay! Have I worn my spongy? Spongy would actually be perfect because I'm freezing. Yeah, maybe I should actually wear the spongy. Do you guys remember the spongy? Okay, this is maybe a prepared draw. Sure, if you can be bothered. Please. Or I can get it as well. Okay, this position has never been played before.
I'm just a very botherable individual. Where are you going? Why? I did.
Here is the spongy! Who remembers it? Does anyone remember it? Except this is very warm. I look like a scarecrow. The hood is probably the best part, but can I still play bullet in it? I don't know. It adds 200 points. Oh Lord, what's the use? Shut up, Fiddler. Okay. Fabiana is down to 31 minutes. That's crazy. Okay, this is the position we have right now. He's down 20 minutes. Hello, thanks for the follow. Hello, Kibiryuk. Good evening. Okay, I assume he'll play h3 and the bishop will go back. Maybe not. Ooh! Oh no, nothing. I thought black was threatening to take on g2, but it's defended by the knight as well. I do like this. Oh, sorry, I missed your message, Kill. Kayla is asking me if she should still do her homework. I think she should take a break. What do you think? Well, when is the homework due? Tomorrow? I don't know. I would also be the friend that encouraged them not to do it because your rest time is just as important, but I feel like everyone needs to have two influences, one good and one different. Not necessarily bad, but I would say she can do half of the homework, maybe. Yeah, she if she's been working a lot, she'll need a break. Maybe she can put a timer if she feels too. Sometimes if you rest when you feel like you should do homework, you're not even able to rest anyway, so maybe the rest won't even be rest. But if she puts in a timer for 20 minutes and then stops after 20 minutes but promises herself that she won't be feeling guilty. What would Mersey do? Mersey would not do her homework. Sleep. Yeah. Mersey would sleep, but Mersey is not a good influence. Look at Mersey. Mersey is sitting on a chair for a living. Okay, bishop f1. Maybe White can try bring this pawn up, but I don't know if that's going to be very helpful. I mean, this is just another one of those Italian positions. Let's see how Halvard is doing. So his opponent played knight to c6. Okay. So he's okay with taking here. Mersey is mersing. Yeah, Mersey is mersing. Their time was quite even, which is good. However, it has good time management from what I remember. Ooh, Bishop F1 was Bishop F1 was played! Oh my goodness, we were just looking at this move. What kind of playlist? It's just a YouTube mix. Okay, what move would you play here with black? He's down to 28 minutes. Gang gang. Oh, black castled. The best move here is actually g5, which is not such an easy move to make, and then black should castle queenside. I'm actually surprised that he didn't. Oh my goodness! We've got a big raid here. Hello! Thank you, Dina. Thanks for the raid. That's really nice of you. I hope you had an amazing stream. Hello, everyone. Thank you. You know SpongeBob. Hello, the goat duck. Hello. We're just watching the US Championships. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much. Shout out to Dina. She doesn't need any introduction. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. So we're watching Fabiano against Hans, and here Fabiano just castled, but maybe that's not the best move, so he should have tried to go for something like this. Thanks for all the follows, everyone. Dina has burdened me. It's never a burden. I'm really grateful that you're all here. Okay, so yeah, so G5 would have been a nice try, and then black and castle queenside, and then it looks a little bit harder for white to deal with. But after black castles, now white doesn't have any trouble. White has a lot of space, I guess, and this is really nice to play with. So you can just kick the knight, I guess. Yes, this is live. This is happening right now. The US Championships are happening. Hikaru is not playing, surprisingly. I guess he's focusing on the Global Chess League. He couldn't have played both. I guess it makes sense because Fabiano wasn't there as well. And a lot of the US players weren't there. Yeah, that's true. Hikaru was kind of the only one there. I just need a little love and I just need a little care. It can't be that surprising if he's situated the other side of the Atlantic. Well, yeah, but it's surprising that he chose the Global Chess League over the US Championships. Because he could have played in the US Championships. Yeah, G4 also looks good. G3 or G4 are both good. That's probably what he's calculating. Hans is also so ahead on time. So the bishop would go back. We can even continue with H4. When you wake up next to him in the middle of the night. Also G5 might come in. Yeah. Well, it's doing that right now. I don't know if Fabi is just psyching himself out. We're also watching Halvard versus Sebastian, who Halvard is one of our mods, and he's playing a tournament in Mallorca. And the round there, guess what time the round starts at every day? You'll never guess. Well, maybe you'd be familiar. 4 a.m. No, not that crazy. 11 p.m. Wait, you weren't here, Kyo, when I said it? Not 11 p.m. I mean, it's in the evening. Okay, it starts at 8 p.m. So, it's very late. 8 p.m. for a round to start is very late. Oh, Halvard just played King D7. That is very brave of him. King D7. I guess he wants to get his rooks connected. So that's a way to do it. He can't castle because he'll lose this bishop. That's a crazy move to play. Oh, and he brought the rook. He brought the rook to the king side. TJ, thank you for gifting a sub to King Ezzy. Ezzy, welcome to the darlings. We call our subscribers darlings here. Or our viewers in general. This is darling land. Thank you so much, TJ. I can't comprehend these positions as a learner. A lot of GM games completely go against what I am taught. Yeah, I mean, you've got to learn the rules to break them. But okay, these aren't GM games though. Halvard is 1978, so not GM level, but he is playing really well. Yang yang. This is our darling gang sign. Whenever anyone does it, you all have to do it behind your screen. If you sub for one, you have to get a darling tattoo on your ankle. If you sub for 1 year, you have to get a darling tattoo on your ankle. I actually did consider getting a darling tattoo, you know. I'm not a tattoo person, but if I were to get a tattoo, it would be something to do with the darlings. Hydrate, okay. Okay, white played queen e2. Now Halvard is just playing. It's weird that he's playing on the queen side now, but he brought his rook over here. Kayla has 5, which... that's surprising that you don't have one. I would have thought that you would have one. You seem like a person that would have... tattoos. Well, you are subscribed for a year, aren't you? Oh, you're subscribed for 12 months, so you know what you need to get now on your ankle. Okay. Okay, Halvar's just, I guess he can't defend the pawn anymore. Yeah, okay, this is not looking good for Halvard now, because once this pawn is gone, white just has... White just has this past H pawn, and white can just trade off everything and just... I mean, already this position is so winning for white. This knight is incredible, this bishop is terrible. Okay, white, black's knight as well is nice, but maybe not as nice as this one. You think about it and then never do it. Aaron's on Twitches! Thank you so much for the sub! Wait, we actually got, we must have gotten another sub earlier because we're on 43! We're on 43. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the darlings. We're trying to get reach plus level 1, and there's an incentive for tier 3. If you subscribe tier 3, you'll be sent a darling poster, personalized. You'll have your name on it along with every other darling that subscribed tier 3, and it will be sent to your home. So I'll be chasing you for your address so that I can send you a darling poster. Okay, so rook g7, I mean... Oh, sorry, he's just protecting the pawn. If he played bishop f8 earlier, it wouldn't look so bad. His opponent just played bishop back to f3. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Now he can just play g4, h5, and... Let's see. Yeah, if he plays it here, bishop f8 here. Actually, someone mentioned bishop f8 earlier. Black has to open the king side. You mean the queen side? With b4, yeah. The side, yeah. Hello, Jim Hunt. Jim Hunt was the one that suggested, bishop f8. Yeah, the queen side. It's always confusing when they castle on the queen side. Yeah, b4 needs to be tried, but the knight will just take, and then after